Hey there, and welcome back to the channel again. And today we're back in the woods because we've had a little bit of trouble, and I'll show you what's going on here real quick. Y'all might have seen our video about the dog-proof traps and how we caught that possum in one of them, and we had a predator that killed some chickens, and we're pretty sure that possum was the one, but we don't know. So obviously we've had something else set a trap off. But the bad part is, whatever it is, managed to somehow pull itself out of the trap. And you can see it's been set off because this is flipped back. And that hole's pretty tight, so something pretty strong, you know, or smart, one or the other, has figured out a way to get itself out of there. But the good news is, we do have a trail camera. And it's pointing in the general direction of that, so we should have caught everything on there, hopefully. As long as it was working right. That happened. So we'll find out here in a little bit. And what we're going to do right now is cut this thing off and pop the memory card out. We're going to take that in the house and look at it on the laptop. This ain't nothing fancy, it's just a cheap trail camera you get at Walmart. It ain't got the cellular capabilities or anything, but it does the job. So takes little short video clips is what it does. You can set it to where it just takes pictures, but we like the video clips. So now we do have another possibility, but I'm kind of doubting that's what happened. I could be wrong, we'll find out for sure. But we got our Anatolian Shepherd here, Smokey, back here on this side of the property now since the predator attacks. And say hi, Smoke. And you know, there's a possibility that he could have tried to eat the dog food, but seeing as how it's a dog-proof trap, his paw is too big to fit down in there, so he couldn't have done it like that. And you know, if he pulled it up out of the ground, my thinking is he still wouldn't be able to get all the way down in there to get all the dog food out. Now, I could be wrong. We will find out. That's the good thing about having that trail camera. So we'll find out for sure by the trail camera, hopefully. So we'll see what happens here. We'll let y'all know how it turns out. So in the process of setting the traps, we found what's definitely a problem, and maybe the culprit of the whole situation. And that would be old Smokey. So he was sticking his tongue all the way down in the trap and scooping dog food out of it. So we're gonna have to move the traps to the other side of our fence, which is okay. It actually runs a little past where our fence is, so we'll be on our property with this. But also, our neighbors are really nice and good people, and they don't mind us putting things like this out if it is on their property a little bit, because we've already talked to them about things like that. So that's what we're going to do. Look, that's where the trail camera is as of now. We're going to move it too, so it'll shine kind of more on where we're at with this trap. So what we've done is, here's our fence, and we're just going to put it on this little tree right here, and that way he can't get to it, because obviously it's a few feet on the other side of the fence. And we're probably going to mount our camera straight across pretty much, which would be right there, so that way we can see it better. All right, so we're going to rig this thing up on this tree, and first thing we're going to do is just, I'm going to stick it in real light there in the ground and try to get this thing hooked up. Got to try to get it tight enough to where it ain't going to easily be pulled up and down the tree. All right, that should be good. go too far with it or nothing, it'll be stuck. And we'll pull it out a little ways and just put it down the ground there. That ought to hold just fine. Alright, now we're going to top it off with some more dog food since Smokey decided to eat some of it. Now, a dog-proof trap obviously doesn't mean that a dog can't eat the food out of it. We figured that out. But what it does mean is they ain't supposed to it'll get their paw down in it and get their leg stuck. And that's the main reason we don't like using the leg hold traps, the regular leg holds, because they can mess your dog up real bad. Alright, so we got that done, and we're going to move on to the next one. Alright, so we got some of this raccoon lure we're going to put out just to draw some stuff in. I don't know if it's truly necessary, but it doesn't hurt nothing. And it ain't going to take but a drop of this. It's stout. There we go. That stuff can be smelled for a good distance, I'd say. Alright, now that's done, and we'll move on to the next one. Alright, so we got us another trap here. It was on down in the woods further. We're going to move it to this side too, that way we can hopefully catch two things at once. And we got us a good, pretty sturdy little tree here. You don't want to hook it to no trees that's rotten, because big old raccoon gets caught in this thing and it'll break that sucker right in half and take off with your trap and all. Ask me how I know. And same thing here, just bring it around, try to get it as tight as you can get it, so there ain't really no leeway for the animal to get loose. Well, I doubt that would happen on this tree anyway, but still, don't want to give them no excuses. Alright, and then same deal. This one still said it ain't been triggered, so we'll leave that alone. Down the ground. Must have been a rock there. That was tough. Alright. Now we just gotta get some dog food in her and put us out some smell good and be done with it. Alright, so we're gonna move our trail camera here and get it off this tree, because it ain't gonna catch where them traps are now. And just bring her on over. I believe we got us a spot picked out that's half decent, I hope. So this tree right here looks to be pretty well easily accessible to that trap there. So we're just gonna tie it on. Now my clip broke on this, so it's gotta be basically rigged up, but it'll do the job. Try to get it close to the ground, because them critters ain't tall that you're going to be catching. And if you got it too high, you will miss all the action. Hoping this right here don't cause a problem. That should do right there. Alright. Now. It ain't gotta be perfect, but you just kinda want it angled toward the camera. See, it's angled just a little bit off, but he should catch it, I think. Might be able to do better if I put it over this way. Yeah, I feel a little better about it now. There we go. That'll do it for sure. And you ain't really, I mean, around here at least, I ain't never had nothing mess with my trail cameras, so hopefully nothing will jar it or anything. that should hold, and we'll see what we catch. So we're checking the camera, and I hope y'all can see this decent, but I'm gonna hit the button. So we got some raccoon running around back there. That is the possum right there in that corner that we caught the other day and took care of. So let's play it again here. So the raccoon was back there. He didn't get trapped that night, but the possum was already in the trap, obviously. So yeah, and I guess he didn't go to the other trap we had set, so he just kind of roaming around. And we'll show you another clip here in a minute that's interesting. Kind of a funny clip right here. So there's Smokey, and the trap is down there right where his mouth is. And yeah, he's eating some dog food out there, I assume. So we know he did eat some dog food out there, but next you'll see a real interesting clip. All right, now check this clip out. Now if you'll notice, there's a raccoon in the trap right there in the corner, and Smokey sees him. So yeah, Smokey has done a lot of barking at this raccoon. I'm actually surprised he didn't kill him, because he has killed possums before. But I think what happened is he barked and barked until that raccoon was scared enough to just keep pulling and pulling and pulling at that trap. And he is a very big raccoon, looks like, so he just pulled his hands free, and or his paw free, and escaped. But I'm gonna look at the bright side of this and say at least he did run him off. And that's the good thing about it, is I know he will run them off, you know, and take care of business. All right, now that we've checked our memory card, we're gonna put it back in the camera. Click in place. And now we will flip the switch all the way up, and I'll turn it on. And latch it. And that red flashing is basically a sign that, yeah, it's, you know, on, and gives you so many seconds to get out of the way before it tries to record. Alright, so that's a done deal. So one good thing we did figure out today is, yeah, Smokey may be eating the dog food out of the traps a little bit, but I don't think he set it off, and he definitely didn't eat it all out of the bottom, I don't think. But either way, we definitely caught that raccoon in the trap, and he's obviously the one that set it off, so we did figure that out at least. And by setting the traps across the fence, we ain't gotta worry about Smokey eating dog food out of it anymore. So hopefully it'll work out a little better for the trapping and everything, and we'll keep y'all posted on how it goes. All right, so we got our camera set back up and our trap set, and we're gonna see what happens tonight. And we'll let y'all know if we catch anything and how that works out. So please check out the channel for more. We got a few videos on different animals and things, so it's pretty interesting stuff if you like watching things like that. So check those out, and I appreciate y'all watching. And please like and subscribe if you like what we do, because it sure helps us out a lot on the channel. We appreciate it. And we'll see you next time, and God bless y'all.